Hey y'all, it's me, Lauren, here with Plan with Laura, and today I am going to be going on a little bit of an experiment. So let's do this. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I talk about all things planning, productivity, and how to plan today for a better tomorrow. In this video, I am going to be talking about uncoiling and recoiling your planner. As many of you know, I am planning on transitioning into the new Erin Condren Daily Duo. And while I'm so excited to move into this planner, there is one aspect of it that I didn't love and something that is really going to bother me. There is no additional note pages. So let me just show you exactly what I'm talking about. For example, this is July right here. Then you'll go to the dashboard pages, which will have a lined notes page and a dashboard page. And then you won't get an additional notes page. See, there's the 30th of July right until here. So I am someone who really does use the notes pages at the end of the planners. And when we go here to December, we have the month of December. We go to the end. Now this one is different because we do have not one page, but 2 pages. But sadly, after we flip to the back, it goes straight to our sticker collection. And I need some dot grid, y'all. Leave me a comment if you are one of my dot grid people here as well. So as I have been playing around with the Daily Duo and starting the process to set it up, I realized that, you know what, I gotta kind of Franken-plan it. And for anybody who is new to the planner community, a Franken-planner is when you kind of mix and match and DIY your planner so that it specifically fits your need. You'll hear me say all the time that your planner should be customizable to you and the season of life that you are currently in. Now, this isn't my first time uncoiling and recoiling an Erin Condren planner. And to be honest, pretty much any Erin Condren planner that I have recoiled at some point in time. I am just going to put a caveat here. This is my warning. This is my disclaimer for anybody who is thinking about uncoiling and recoiling their planner or doing some type of Franken planner. As you can see here, you see how this coil bends in almost perfectly at the front and the bottom. Anytime I do this, this is where I have problems. Now, you can see in there as well. Let me zoom it in a little bit. Sometimes the coil gets chipped or discolored. It obviously doesn't look as pretty as the Erin Condren planner. Additionally, I've done it with a couple notebooks where it is a little bit easier because the coil is smaller, but again, you know, you can tell right here that the spacing is off. Another thing to mention, your paper could get a little ruined. Now, it's nothing that's been super significant, but if you can see right here at the end, some of the papers have ripped, or can y'all see that? There's a couple dents as when I was uncoiling this the first time, that the paper got slightly messed up. Again, I am just pointing out all of these things, not to deter you from doing this, but I just want to be transparent in a possibility of things that could happen. I know that these were things when I did it my first time that I did not expect or know could or would happen, so I just wanted to let you all know. This isn't something that will bother me. As you can see, this was the first one I ever did, and I promise you I've gotten better since then. Just wanted to put it out there. So when uncoiling and recoiling your planner, you don't need many supplies. All of these supplies I actually had in my house to start. I recommend using about 4 paper clips. Now these are the larger paper clips. You can use even larger ones like binder clips, as they'll probably hold the more paper depending on how many different items you are uncoiling and recoiling, but these are a necessity to hold the paper in place. Next, I have pliers. These are pliers that are literally in like the toolbox that we have. So they're actually a little dirty. I'm gonna clean them before we get started. Additionally, you'll want some washi. This is to help with the coil where there are indentations. This will help reduce some of that. It will not completely prevent it, but I have seen it help. And then last but not least, you'll want whatever you're uncoiling and recoiling. Here I have my Daily Duo as well as an Erin Condren dot grid notebook that I have. I'll be taking some of the dot grid pages out of here to add it into my Daily Duo, as well as moving around a couple of the pages in the Daily Duo. First and foremost, you'll want to start by taking off your covers. Okay, so we're gonna start off by taking our, in my case, this notebook, and I'm going to press the binder clips around them. One at the top and one at the bottom. You'll then do this for the Daily Duo. Now, these clips that I have right now are not going to fit as thick as the Daily Duo is. So what I do in situations like this, because I do not have a binder clip with me, is I'll take about half of it and I'll still put the clips in the same place. And you'll see I will do this for the bottom as well. And then this is what you are going to do with your washi, is tape the washi around the pliers. Now this will help at least a little bit when you are grabbing the coil. We have washi wrapped pliers. We have a notebook with 2 paper clips on the side of it. Now we get into the uncoiling part. It's really not all that hard. What you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the coil by the top right here, and you are just going to pull it out a little bit, and you want to, as best as you can, make it look identical to the circle underneath it. But you just wanna open that coil up. Perfect. And you'll wanna do that on both sides. All right, so we've opened the coil on both ends. As you can see, this one's already a little kind of deformed. And what you're gonna do is then you are just going to pull it out. It comes off pretty seamlessly. We have our notebook here, and because we use the binder clips, we don't have papers flying all around. Again, like I said, sometimes things get a little damaged. Now I'm gonna just put these to the side so we can uncoil the Daily Duo. Now, because the Daily Duo is a little thicker, what I did is I used 2 of the paper clips at the bottom and 2 of the paper clips at the top, just to kind of section it off a little bit more. We're gonna go through the exact same process,
starting by using the pliers to open up the coil, and then again we are going to pull that coil right through by twisting it off.
Okay, so I showed y'all how to take everything off the coil, and so now I'm in my Daily Duo and I'm figuring out how I want each of them to look. Now I know I want to move the pocket to the front. I also want to add some dot grid. Now my original intention was to add 10 pages of dot grid to each. Okay, so I added some dot grid. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need more than 5. So let me just recount this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so an extra page. That will still give me 10 pages. This was only 5 additional pages, and I took out the stickers, which was 3 pages, and I took out one of the line sheet pages, so that's 4 pages. So I'm really only adding a page to the planner, right? That's how that works. That's how math works, right? This is what I want to do. And so now we recoil.
When we start recoiling, we want to make sure that all the perforated holes line up.
Okay, the whole 2 paper clip things proved to be a little bit more difficult than I thought it would. Normally when I do this, I have larger clips, so I'm able to hold the full planner, but I think I found a solution. I am just keeping it open in the middle, and I am guiding the coil through on both sides.
Especially in an instant like this, it's why it's so important that those perforated holes line up. I tend to take a little bit more time when I am re-putting the coil on than when I'm taking it off. That's just a personal opinion of mine. I like to really guide the coil through. You know, this may just be adding more work to my plate when I'm doing something like this, but it also does give me a bunch of peace of mind.
Whew. Like I said, y'all, sometimes there is a little wear and tear, but we gotta close up this planner.
And here we're just gonna grab those pliers and reform it the way that the planner originally came.
And I think that is pretty good, y'all. All things considered. All right, well, let's take the clips off. We'll put the cover back on. And voila. So we open up, we have the pocket right here in the front. Then we go in, we have all of July, August, September, October, November, December, and then dot grid in the back, y'all. I'm gonna go recoil my other last Daily Duo.
Y'all, I am just so pumped for how my daily duos are turning out and all that dot grid. I will make sure to film a video talking all about my notes pages. But what you're seeing right now, this is how I am putting together my daily duo that you are seeing me post about on Instagram and across all of my social media platforms. I uncoiled the 2021 6-month portion of the daily duo and recoiled May and June together so that I could immediately jump into the planner and start using these products and showing you just how I'm using it, as well as some tips and tricks along the way. So that is what you're seeing here. It's significantly smaller than the normal daily duo, but it works perfect for me right now.
Mini May and June. Daily Duo. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, a lovely rest of your week. And like I said, I'm Lauren with Plan with Lore, and I'll see y'all next time.